Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Bank Stadium, 1998, the home of the Ravens. We've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. With Mike Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Ruby to get us started. And off we go. Here is Baltimore. And the running back just shy of the 35 line. Delay of play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
All right, let's go.
They put Strange in motion. Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
Rip, 23. There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And he's going to be brought down behind the lines. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. On 1st and 10, Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 32.
Here's Lawrence. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Forced out left. He's going to tuck it and go. Yeah. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, up, sit up.
Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Off the play fake. Jackson. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Play action now. It's Lawrence. just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Second and 10.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Hey, darn, this is hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
Hey, lion.
In motion is Myers.
Tomato. Touch.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. A first down throw for Jackson. Off he goes. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 13.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with second and 3 coming up.
Alpha, sit off.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught the floor. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
180!
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Jaguars nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, go!
In motion is Myers. They go play action for Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Draymond Jones. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Lawrence now on second down. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
To throw is Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hawk 70.
Duck to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
A gain of 15.
Packers 60.
And the Saints first down.
Off to play action. Jump. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Shuck. Hits him on the out route. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Buying some time right. Now he takes it, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard.
Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he gets back to the line, but no more. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Hey, report. Report. Return it. Sit up.
Jackson now on 3rd. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Brought down by Draymond Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The tight end in motion now.
70 Lions.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Second and 3 now. Pistol snap here to Shuck. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First down, here's Lamar. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number and carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running back sent in motion. Shuck now on 1st down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First and 10 from the 43. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action, here's Shaw. This is a heater going deep. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Chuck now from the gun. And they pick him off again! Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At the 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From 37 yards in the right half. Loop knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Lamar throwing again. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the Saints' 28-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Headed out right. Making the call himself. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers tight.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed has the INT.
That keeps the score. Ravens 19, Saints nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has it at the 11. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10.
Stay alive. First and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness of this defense. Also the yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
On a second half push for the lead. The defense teams in this.
Not the way you needed to start that half if you were thinking comeback.
All these turnovers not doing anything.
Immediately bumping the ball right back over. And they know. They just want to go for the critical opportunity.
That initial tackle, space for no gain on that first down play. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Kamara. Good run there, ran that one right with the Alright, looks like this is the moment to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. He drops it. Another kick slips through their hands, but it's a off the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I don't have to that's a big deny. Go for it. It's time to get this shot.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it takes off. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, solid lead.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. Took off with it again. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Driver run with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up second and goal. The Saints 5-yard line.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again. Justin Reed at the INT. The 50. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Into the end zone he goes. It is a New Orleans touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they are competing. Seems like the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight tape?
No. Even if it's your defense, come on.
No highlights for a quarterback.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and his two-point attempt failed. Quick interception after that pick six is sent away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately. Jackson trying to get after the pick. He intercepts it. Exactly what they needed. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints have some new life in the floor.
Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. But there's a little flash of optimism. The defense just gave the idea of taking the ball away.
This is Camaro. And he powers it in for about 5.
It's one of those sneaky
The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara on a touchdown. They kick it over around. That's new grab paid off.
So these are great ratios down here that can score rushing touchdowns. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of those blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it's a much-needed group offensively.
They'll try it on down. And he reaches the end zone. That conversion just leads him to 5. No doubt the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence in this Monanuno. Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And that's going to set him up just beyond the own 20. Ravens on the line now. First and 10. Lamar on the pistol. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep... They did it! He made the interception! Pete Warner has it. And Real missed turnover count, partner. I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, bro. So that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag in the defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back on the front. Not this time. He gets the hang on to that interception.
Run here with Camara. And that's a nice yardage.
Oh.
Lots of forward effort on the last play. Just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Devin Neal with it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, to take the safe play first when it's been from time to time. No third down required now.
Neal. Does not get in. His push is stopped at the goal line.
Very close to the safety and that was right there. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board.
Another chance at the lone yard. Here's the goal. So that's an important score here. They move out in front.
This is the time of the game. The team starts to set every once in a while. Right there, it was a determined looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Smith has it on the tee. Ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get on 30 yards. Second down from the 7. He is to throw. No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The drive begins with a run first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Setting up the pass. Buying some time right. He's going complete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be missing a guy, but 7 plays ago, completion like that. All that's missing is an interception from this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune like that, then nobody wants.
One final shot here. Trying to push this downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final shot today. So this will win on the road for the Saints. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead to the finish line as they escaped with the victory.
Man, I so weird again.
I hate to this has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Baltimore.
From the south, the body, tripping off my tail, the same, with the fucker breath, and I'm betting. I'm fucking money, bitch, I do it for the thing. I'm sad that it's like, hey, she down, take the back, keep it from the reason, and the demons from the grid on the 666. The devil that I did. Sounds devil fighting, as we got a rest of the day. They go back on the fire. I wanna die.